Anime Vanguards. Yesterday, Anime Vanguards dropped its Berserk update, and I gotta say that it's probably one of the best updates we've had in a while. Just a quick recap for anyone who hasn't played the update yet. The update came with 8 different units, 4 of them being banner units, 2 of them being secrets, and the last 2 being battle pass units. The banner units are the Witch, Skull King, the Smith, and Guts. Guts being the best one, pretty sure out of the entire update. The 2 secret units are Griffith and Evil Eye, or Gigi if you want to call him Gigi. Technically it's not GG, but whatever. You get Griffith from the Eclipse that randomly spawns every wave before wave 10, but you can't have any of your units deleted during the Eclipse. All you gotta do is just sell your units before they get to it. So you get Evil Eye from the Rift game mode. You can see me doing it in the background footage. It's just the same as Astolfo and Yuha, and he's a pretty decent unit actually. He's good DPS and he's good support. And the other 2 units are just battle pass units from Goblin Slayer. I can't really say much about it because I'm not really too familiar with the Goblin Slayer, but I'm pretty sure they're good. I don't really think any of the units in this update are like terrible or like filler units, because they all have their own uses. Like Guts is just like really meta DPS, and he's full AoE too, so it's really crazy. I'm pretty sure he's multi-hit. Griffith is good DPS and support, so he's 2-in-1. Evil Eye, he's, like I said earlier, pretty decent DPS and a good support. The Smith is a broken support. Skull King, he can cleanse units, and he has the same thing Uryu has, which makes debuffs buff himself instead. And he's also full AoE with pretty good damage. So there's also the Witch, who's pretty good support. She has Nullify, which is the same thing Lucy has. She's also full AoE and like okay damage, but you wouldn't be using her for damage. And then there's the battle pass units, which I assume are good, but again, they're battle pass units, so I wouldn't be able to sell this early. Moving on to the stages, they're actually really easy, especially if you have Escanor, not even Monarch. You can just place him down, speed through it, and they're not gimmicky or anything at all, thank God. But yeah, you get pretty decent rewards. There's an EX stage. It's not really too difficult, it's just straightless. I recommend just doing the same thing you did for the stage before, placing Escanor and have him just kill everything. Even if you don't have Escanor, it's still relatively easy. The only thing you have to look out for is, I think, Light Griffith. I haven't read Berserk, so I wouldn't know. But he spawns in like the middle area of the map, so I recommend just placing your units a little bit back there. He's not like a hard boss, he just moves his enemies up there, and like he spawns there too, so he's really easily counterable if you know what you're doing, so you should be fine. The familiars too, you get the nose familiar from the normal stage, and you get the fairy familiar from the legend stage. The fairy familiar is really good on farms because it decreases the cost of your upgrades per placement, so I would recommend using it on Speedwagon. And the nose just stuns your unit for whenever it attacks, and it like boosts its damage. I recommend using it on Guts, but like there's really better options overall, like Burb, so I wouldn't recommend just like spending hours just to get it. Another thing they added is new events, and some old ones too, like the double spring flowers and the double iced tea. They're also bringing back the something shiny event, so that's amazing. But yeah, there's also these trials which you can do in the events tab, so you can test out the new units. Not like the battle pass units or Evil Eye, and you can get some traits for doing the trials, or Phoenix shards, or elemental shards, or corrupt shards, whatever you want. Like either way, you get something. So there's really no point in not doing it because you just get rewarded for sitting there and doing nothing. And another event they added is the strongest event, which you just use Gojo for 25 waves. You just bring them along with you while you're playing, and you can get a Vanguard familiar for 100 coins or tokens or whatever the currency is called, and it buffs your Gojo by like a lot. This means my Monarch Gojo's finally meta again. Also forgot to mention that they brought back the Dandadan raid. Well, technically they didn't bring it back, but they brought back the map for the Evil Eye unit, and they made it so it doesn't take 5 years to finish it just to see if you got Evil Eye or not, so that's pretty good. You know, I was really like worried when I saw that they were bringing it back, but I'm happy that they changed it up because I was there to experience it as a person who's been playing Vanguard since release. But either way, I wouldn't complain. But yeah, I gotta rate this update a 10 out of 10. It's really good, honestly. I can't think about anything bad about it, really. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree, And Anime Vanguards is on a pretty good update streak right now. 7.5 really revived the game, especially after that dumpster fire that was 7.0, which was really unfortunate because, you know, it's Attack on Titan. Everybody loves Attack on Titan. But yeah, I gotta say, this update really amazing. Perfect, dare I say. You guys can tell me in the comments what you think about the update, and you know, like, share, subscribe, please. I need money to fund my trades, fund my gambling. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.